love that is not expressed in one fashion or the other fashion. Are we understand what I'm saying? Don't tell me you love me. Hello? When you don't express it. You say, but you should know. No, I don't know. Don't tell me it's hidden in your heart. No, I am not in your heart. What is hidden in your heart cannot help me in any way. The same way you are telling me you hide love in your heart, the same way you hide unforgiveness and hatred in your heart, and yet I don't know. Hello? Please express your love. Love is active. Activate your love and give it voice. Give it motion. Hello? That it might profit the objects of that your love. Are we understand what I'm saying? Please. I'm sure I communicated something deep. I'm sure I communicated something deep. Praise the Lord. Like I told us, love is not just, hello? That tinkling feeling you have. As a matter of fact, genuine love has nothing to do with Twitters all over you. No. That love that took Jesus to the cross have nothing to do with Twitter. Hello? It is love that passes all pain, all shame, all reproach. Love that takes the bullets, the machetes, that takes all the ridicule, the reproach, the persecution, and they keep loving, keep loving. That love transcends human imagination. That love cannot conform to man's love because that love is God. Hello? Is divine. That love is constant in spite of words. That love does not take into account anything I have done right or wrong. It's genuine, it's constant, it's infinite, it's forever. Hello, it doesn't die. Because that love is spirit. That love is God, and God does not die. That love does not fail, because God does not fail. That love is unshakable, unmovable. Hello. In spite of all, that love continues to reach out, continue to love. That love does not take me into account when it loves me. Why? Because if you have to bring me into account, I will fall short of his love. Is anybody understanding? You find that you are not qualified. When you take this kind of love, I'm not loving you because you are qualified for my love. I'm loving you because I am love and can't be anything but love. Hello. I'm loving you because it's my nature, it's my life. The life that my Father gave to me. I am born of God. And whoever loves is born of God. God is love. So it's not like a shifting shadow. I love you now, I hate you the next minute. No. No. That love is not vengeful. That love does not wish anyone ill. That love does not rejoice when wickedness or evil or calamity begin to befall even the enemy. It loves. That love loves the enemy. It loves the enemy genuinely like it loves every other person. It's not partial. The love I'm talking about does not segregate. It's not partial. Hello? Perfect love that casts out fear, casts out doubts. Perfect love that resurrects the dead, that gives hope to the hopeless. Hello? That love that can change the heart of a very wicked person to become a very loving person. That's the love I'm talking about. It has nothing to do with erotic love, sexual love. Hello? It has nothing to do with carnality. It's divine. The love I'm talking about. And if you have that divine love, you can't hide it because it is always pulsating. It's like every heartbeat. Hello? Every. You can't hide it. It burns like a fire. Hello? It bursts like a fire. It's very, very passionate. If you see this love, it's so red, it's so fierce. It's like a blazing fire. It protects, it defends. Man, like, it's very jealous. And it got jealous, not destructive jealous. Jealous that can protect and defend. I said, devil, no matter what you do, I am not giving. Hello? No matter what you do, I'm not giving her to you. Hello? No matter what you say, I am not letting you touch her. No matter her sins, she doesn't belong to you. I take the bullet for her. I take her sins. Hello? That's why when Jesus was accused, presented, and they were judging him, he wasn't seeing us, he was seeing his love. Even when we were mocking him as he hung on that tree, and we mock him from the left or from the right, child of God, the love is so much that he could not even get angry with us for 1 second. Hello? We are mocking from the ground, we are mocking from outside, but the love is constant. The love is focused. The love is not about what I have done right or wrong. The love is about who he is. About who he is. Our love is so judgmental. Our love is so porous. Human love is so defensive, so selfish, so carnal, that it can abandon you at every minute. It can go out with you and come back without you. Did you hear what I'm saying? No, it can praise you now, and the next minute is burying you. It can wake up with you from the same bed after a very wonderful intimacy. Because that kind of intimacy is not the one we have with our God. That is an intimacy that betrays like Judas. And the next minute, he has sold you. Hello? Are we understanding what I'm saying? Please, plead with us. When you say you love, make sure you love in truth and in spirit. Make sure that your love can stand the test of time. Make sure you love as he has loved us. He didn't say we should love one another as we have loved ourselves. Am I blaspheming? He didn't say that. Love your neighbor as you love yourself, but love one another as I have loved you. Love your neighbor. Jesus quoted it too. It's the Old Testament. But now the standard have gone high. It is your neighbor you should love like yourself. But now when he began to talk to the body, when he began to talk to his own, he said that we should love one another as he has loved us. Hello? As he. That is the love. That is not conditional. That is the love that does not compromise. It's not a sellout. It's not Judas kind of love. It won't betray you, won't slander you. It won't bury you in unforgiveness. It won't be hating you and be smiling with you. Are you hearing me? It won't be praising you and wishing that you die or wishing you ill. No, child of God. Loving one another as he has loved us is his commandment. Until you attain to such love, don't claim that you love anybody. Don't you ever claim that you love anybody. Many of you are here, you hate your husband, you hate your wife, you hate your people, you hate everybody. And you have reasons why you must hate them. You have reasons why you must treat them bad. You have reasons why you must get back at them. No, God does not try to get back at us. Our pain does not give him joy. Don't you ever think that our pain gives God joy. Are you hearing me? So don't tell me you love when all you do is to hate. How do I know? Because when you put in that knife, you don't bring it out until the person is bleeding and bleeding, blood and water until every drop has gone. Until every drop has done what? They don't show mercy. Yet they love. Any love that is without mercy is not love. And how do you know? It's not about you beating your wife or your wife beating you or you having challenge. Whenever you are manifesting that strange love, that love that is fake, that is from the devil, that is not God's love, you find out that your heart will be bitter. Bitterness is not of God. You find out that in your heart, you are not tampering that with mercy. There is no compassion in your heart. All you want to see is that the person suffer pain. Something terrible happens to that person. Hello. When God says correct with love, it's not for you to compromise love and call it love, correcting. No. It is that as you are correcting, there is compassion and mercy in your heart. Hello? There is no bitterness. There is no anger. There is no demonic anger. There is nothing destructive in your heart about that person. You are not correcting to inflict pain. You are not beating to inflict pain. You are not chastising to inflict pain. Are you hearing me? You are not withholding to inflict pain. Because whenever we begin to use these weapons I have mentioned, we are operating in hate. We are operating in what? Hate. That is the opposite of love. Hello? How do I know? Check your heart always. Love does not wish anyone any ill. Love does not wish ill. Love does not rejoice when something bad is happening to somebody. Love does not go to sleep planning wickedness against anybody and executing it. Love, child of God, breaks down when it meets with the pain of people. Hello? No, love is color blind. Love is gender blind. Love is status blind. Did you hear what and love is religious blind. It doesn't belong to any religion. Did anybody hear what I'm saying? No, love does not belong to any religion. Because God does not belong to any religion. Jesus does not belong to any religion. Even though he's from the tribe of Judah, from the root is Jewish, it does not belong to them. He loved the world and gave himself. God loved the world and gave Jesus to the world. So when you ask, which one, where? It can say that the world, hello, the love of God, as far as the world, as deep as the world, he gave his son for the world. Not for Christians, not for any religion, not for your tribe. Don't get yourself deceived. So what am I trying to say? Love does not segregate. Love does not care where you come from. Love remaineth love. Hello. In the Arab world, love is love. This love I'm talking about. God still loves the Arab world. He still loves the Buddhists, yes. He still loves them. No, God does not love Christians more than he loves the Muslims or the Buddhists or the Satanists or the atheists. Because he can't be anything but love. Hello. But what they do with this love now is what matters. What they do with this love is what does what matters. Because nobody will say it's because he loved them better. No. The love is equal. The love is same. Even the people in hell, it might shock you to know that God still loves those in hell, but he can't save them. They are gone, they are gone. God loves everybody. It is people's response to that love, hello, that will now position them, uplift them, and transcend them into the realm of God, and they become love. Hello. Good. God does not hate any human being. God does not even hate the ants. God doesn't hate anything he created. He created everything out of love. Everything came out of love. God created all things. The devil didn't create anything. Just like the devil is corrupting the nature of man and man can hurt. That is how he corrupted the nature of everything, through sin. Hello? So don't think that God hates nature. Don't think that God hates the ants. God loves everything. And he provides for everything he created. Hello? Please pay attention here. I've said that God loves everybody. I don't know whether anybody here believes what I'm saying. That God loves every one of us equally, unconditionally. But the love is being abused. Because people think that because God loved them, God permits every of their action. Hello. God condones every of it. God puts a seal of approval over their evil actions, manifestations, wickedness. People think that God actually permits their excuses and give them pass mark because God loves them. Don't think that when God judged Adam and Eve in the garden that God hated them. Pastor, God did not hate them. He still loved them. Even though he judged them, he could see the act of mercy. He could see his compassionate heart. He could see his love stepping out to kill an animal to cover their nakedness. Hello? Did anybody hear what I'm saying? That was an act of genuine love. He rebuked them. He drove them out from the house he built for them. But yet he covered them. And never left them at the mercy of the wild beasts. Is anybody understand what I'm saying? Because you see, this love we show in the body of Christ that he is pushing people to hell is demonic. It's selfish. It's born acts of self. It's exploitative. It's not of God. That love that does not work out the righteousness of God, encourage the things and the ways of God, that does not make you to conform to the image of Jesus, that love that does not cause you to humble yourself, is demonic, it's not love, it's hatred. Hello, is evil, and the end thereof is hell. Because I don't want us to stay here today or to keep answering Christians and we are Satanists. Because everything in us glorifies the devil. Every agenda we carry glorifies the devil, promotes his end-time program. Our words, our actions, our thoughts honor him, exalt him, glorify him above the righteous one. Hello. Now, I didn't hear that Jesus' shadow healed, but I have read from God's same word that Peter's shadow healed. So he gave greater glory. He allowed them to do the things he did, even greater. Why must our case be different? Because of lack of humility, because of lack of love, and true compassion for the lost, for the needy, for the broken, true compassion. Our hearts are filled with evil. You laugh, you smile, but daggers from hell is shooting forth from your hearts. I'm telling you, even the demon is about to relocate from your heart to look for another heart, because your heart has become such an altar of iniquity. And the kind of hell that is in your heart, it didn't meet it in hell when it relocated to your body. Now it is applying back to the devil. Can you relocate me from this temple? This temple is too hot for me. This temple, when a demon that came out from hell, he said that a temple that they sent him to go and dwell is too hot, not unto good. But this one, the level of iniquity in this one's heart. Sir, you are our master that brought us down from heaven. You have not experienced it. Hello? Or is there another hell that this one's came from? Is it not the same hell you are in charge of? Hello? And it is not in the house of unbelievers. House of believers. House of believers. I'm talking about love. The message he gave to me, when I finish, I know whether it's tiring, but I know I'm saying, I'm talking from within me. I'm talking to us. Because the things we are chasing and calling love is not love. Love that cannot forgive. Love that celebrates when something evil happens to somebody. Love that is always. He told me, daughter, if while I was in the world doing my work, if I was looking at them, I wouldn't have taken a step because I know who they were. But he said, in spite of that, I continue. He said, you must continue in spite of them. Hello. I hope I'm communicating to people that know that they're choosing in this time and season to depopulate hell and populate heaven. I hope I'm talking to people that know that food is not their God. Weight is not their God. People that know that God sent them to occupy until his son comes back. People that knows their place in God, their right in God, and know that all they live for him. All they do for him. People that want to be the instrument with which God will devastate the forces and the powers of darkness and ransom the souls of men. People that God will use to advance the kingdom. His own kingdom, not the kingdom of the enemy. God did not bring you into this world so that he can use you to advance the work of the kingdom. Jesus did not die so that the devil can use you and continually use you to advance the work of the devil's kingdom. No, child of God. Whenever you are doing anything wrong, you are advancing the work of the enemy and you are advancing his own kingdom. Whenever you are speaking lies, slandering, or doing any wicked thing with your mouth, with your tongue, child of God, you are promoting, you are prophesying, you are preaching, you are advertising verbally the kingdom of darkness. Hello? He said, go and tell them that I'm coming, and I'm coming quickly. Because you might stay where you are there, waiting and being and he will come. There is no one that is living in hatred, unforgiveness that will ever make heaven. Don't deceive yourself. Your heart must be pure at all times. Your hands must be clean. Before you go to bed, anywhere, you get off, purge your heart immediately. Please, don't marinate on what do I mean? Ponder, digest, keep chewing and digesting the offense. Because as you are digesting, you are feeding it to every part of your body. Hello? Every part of your body is absorbing it. You are feeding every part of your body with it. Hello? How am I digesting? You keep thinking on it. You keep thinking on that hot. You keep regurgitating and you keep eating and you keep thinking. You are actually marinating. You are digesting. You are pondering. You are meditating. You are eating it. As a man thinks, so he is. As you continue to do that, you are feeding every part of your body, organs with that. And that is who you will manifest. Your spirit, soul, and body. Hello? So learn how to switch over quickly from that evil, wicked, destructive channel to the channel of love. Hello. Pastor, he told me He said, daughter, wear this dress. I had something I wanted to wear. I said, Lord, I don't want to wear this. He said, wear it. I said, it's rumpled. He said, wear it. Because my message is also in what you're wearing. And what is the message? I saw this and I loved it. Pastor, people manufactured it. People took their time to make it. And a vendor went and bought it and sold it to me. The dress is rumpled, very, very rumpled. The rumpleness, that I should not put it on the head of the manufacturers or they that sold it to me. If the dress is rumpled, don't forget that he said wear it. I said, but it's rumpled. I have the ones that the rumpleness of the dress is not as a result of the people. It can say the way they pack it. It is not. Now it has been handed into my hand. And I have ability to remove the rumple, the wrinkles. It is now my property. And because it's my property, it is my responsibility to with fear and tremble walk out the salvation I desire from this. There has been light, but I didn't iron it. It never even occurred to me to go and check to iron it. It is at the point I want to wear it. Hello. You can't at the point you have died begin to look for salvation. It's now time for us to work it out. This is the only time. He has given his son. He has given us life. And his son has given us salvation, which we must work at. It is our responsibility. We are the custodians of this salvation, this free gift that was given to us. We are the custodians. We are the ones to work it out. He said, daughter, the responsibility of this dress is in your hand. So don't blame the manufacturers. Don't blame anybody that sold it to you. Hello. And you know another thing he told me. Don't even blame anybody in your house. Because this is your sole responsibility. How you want it is how it's going to be. Hello. Are we understanding what I'm saying? The responsibility, the love of God has been shed abroad into every heart. How you grow it. Don't blame the devil. Don't blame the preacher. You are the husbandman that must tend your love garden. You are the custodian of everything God has given to you. You can allow it to disintegrate. You can allow it to be stolen. You can allow it to stagnate. Don't blame God. Don't blame the preachers. You are the one that you hold responsible. Did anybody notice that when Adam and Eve missed it in the garden, God came down? Please, people pay attention. How did God know that they have done what he said? He was watching them. He wasn't blind. He wasn't sleeping. He sat on his throne and he was watching them. He has given them instruction. He has given them all things and given them instruction. So the time for them to show that they understood the instruction and they are going to lay down their life for the instruction to show that they love him. That time, that opportunity, that scenario presented itself. Hello. That was their first test. That was their first test recorded in the Bible, that they were tempted and they crumbled. Hello. What kind of love do you have that does not stand the test of time? What kind of love do you have that cannot stand challenges that crumble with every little thing. What kind of love is that? What kind of love is that that keeps her mouth like the mouth of a pig? What kind of love is that? Because that is disobedience, it's rebellion. If you say, don't keep your mouth like a pig, and you keep it like a pig, and you say, I love you, that is a lie. Because he said, if you love me, keep my commandments. I hope I'm communicating. Please, we are not here to play games. Jesus is coming back. We are not here for cosmetic or plastic love or life. We are not here for celebration. We are not here just to shout and feel good. We are here to be built up into the nature, the life of Jesus, to be like him. So he has given everything. Because if you note, he gave them everything and gave them instruction like he gave to us. And by the time he just sits there, he's watching. He wasn't going to come out and impose. This one I tried to impose. Maybe my will or God's will on you. No, he wasn't going to impose it. He has given them. He allowed them. Because very soon, you people will find out that you are left on your own. Do whatever you like to do. Because in Genesis chapter 6, which is the number we are in, he said, I will not continue, my spirit will not continue to strive with man. I will destroy man. We are in the months of judgment unto destruction. And it will bring salvation unto the righteous. Promotion. Every wicked heart will be judged this month. Every wicked heart. Every evil will be judged this month. God is already doing it. I'm seeing so much. And I'm hearing so much. All my spirit can say, God is winning, God is winning, God is winning. God, no, God never loses any battle. No matter what you hear or see, God is winning. And we continue to win. And he must win through us too. And the battle of our life, he will win. Because we are of God. This one is not God, come and help me. This one is that I'm able. He bought me this dress. He gave me the body and the life. Hello? So it's for me to put it on and make sure that it is preserved. I can keep it careless and it is stolen. I can use razor and shred it. I can leave it as rumple. I don't have to blame God. When he came, he asked Adam, what did you do? When Adam said, my wife, he asked the woman, what did you do? When the woman said it is the devil, he never bothered with the devil. Hello? What am I trying to say in essence? You can call devil how many times you like. It is the devil that made you. God will never bother with the devil. Because the instruction was given to man, not to the devil. The instruction to obey God was given to man, not to the devil. So he wasn't going to go and ask the devil to give account of what he has not given to him. I hope I'm communicating. No, God was not going to. His own case was already concluded. That a fallen spirit made you do it. We never exonerate you. When I gave that instruction, I did not invite the devil. I did not give it to the devil. I gave it to you. So you tell me they made you do it. I gave you the instruction. I didn't give it to them. You are the one I gave the instruction. So you allow the devil to use them to stop you. Hello? Because they look godly. Because they talk like me. You allow them, the old prophet, the spirit of the old prophet, the spirit that is at work in the children of disobedience in this end time, the rebellious ones, the devil continued to use the old prophet spirit to try to trap the innocent children of God, the gullible, and destroy them. The old prophets, the people you people must be very careful about in this time is the old prophets. They that look like God, talk like God, sound like God, walk like God, but there is no life of God. That prophecy has no life of God in it. And the young prophet believed and was destroyed. Hello. You know why the devil could use him to do that? There was no genuine love for God and for man. Because the love for God brings fear, reverence. He wouldn't want to lie with his name. That was taking the name of the Lord their God in vain. He used the name of God to lie. And many Christians use the name of God. He said, thou shalt not say the name of the Lord your God in vain. Whenever you use his name to lie, that is taking his name in vain. And there are consequences. There are consequences. So that no matter how you say the devil, I can say it is the devil. I can say it is NEPA. But I could have sent them to go out there and iron it for me. How much will it cost for them to iron it for me? But no, it was never in my mind. I'm telling you a conversation that took place this morning. It was never in your mind. He never wanted to iron it. So don't tell me there was no light, nobody to iron it. Because that's how he could have given it to people to go there and iron it for you. And I brought lights. He could have given it to them to iron. Even if you can't iron it by yourself. Honestly, I have all this. It was last night I brought it out. I was looking at it. I said it's proper, but I'm going to this morning again. I said, Lord, but I don't want to wear this thing. Because from last night he has been telling me I will wear this thing. Not even from last night. From yesterday evening. But I have something in my mind that I wanted to wear. So I keep pushing this aside. Last night, you saw me when I was bringing out things, I still lay it down. Early this morning, as I woke up, but I said, this thing is rumple. He said, that's what you're going to wear. Hello. So I have chosen what you're going to wear. That's what you're going to wear. Before he began to talk to me about trying to use this as an excuse, already has seen that my heart was set on wearing another thing. And he was trying to bring me to his choice. But I'm trying to create an excuse why I should not wear it. Hello? As if he's a man. If he's my husband, he will say, baby, what you're saying is so even right. It is rumple. Don't worry, we iron it for you. You can look for another thing. No, not God. If you think that he will let you go when he says, no matter the excuse, he will never let you go. If he says it's like this, and you want it your way, no matter the excuse you bring, he will pin you down to his will, to do his will. Except you don't want his will. Then you don't want his blessing. You don't want his life. You don't want to be his. You can go ahead and do your own. And the consequences of they that do their own will come on you. Then you begin to cry. Hey, I was in church every day. See, all of you, they say, see the way they're using you and there's nothing to show for it. Why don't you tell them that you are not doing anything for God? And yet you are alive. That is something to show. Hello? That is something to show. Because people are beginning to take so many things for granted. The love of God, the mercy of God. You are not alive because you're a human being. You are alive today because he kept you alive. There are people as they are talking, they slump and they're gone. My husband finished speaking with a woman. The husband said, my phone is bad. Call my wife's number. He gave the wife's number. They spoke on Sunday like this. Spoke on Sunday evening. He used that thing to speak with her. Okay, call your husband. She went and called the husband. After only for Monday morning, the woman is gone. That she got up and slumped and died. There was no sickness, nothing. There was no sign. At least let them rally around and do something. She just slept and died. Because when we shake our head and do the things we do, it's like we're in charge of our life. We can't do anything with it. Nobody should tell me. That might be your last breath. I looked at a woman I lost so much, reverence so much. I call her my mother in the Lord. She sang through the morning, sang from 90 to 30. And I was listening and I was praising God in my room. I said, thank God, she's strong, thank God. Because she was pregnant. I was praising God. I was telling her, I said, see you, can you imagine her? We have never had her sing like this before. To sing for that long. Hello. She finished, went and weighed, came back and lied down. The husband says, as she lay down, she started to struggle. She thought that, he thought that is how labor comes. Maybe she's in labor. Hello. Because they have not had their first child. That was going to be their first. So he was trying to steady her in bed so that she didn't fall off. Because she thought that she was in labor. He thought that she was in labor. Not knowing that was the last he was going to see the wife. Or, get any kind of life from her. She never said a word. Not one word. Even as they say, how is he doing you? Not one word. By the time he tried to steady the woman, everything has gone still. When he saw that the woman now is calm and begin to rush out, at least she won't fall off. Rush out to call us to come out. The woman has gone. That time she did, it's over. That time he did, it's over. I was holding my brother in my arm. I called him. He was not talking all this while. And I called him this time. He answered. I kept calling him. Then he gave the signs as if he can hear me now. The next minute, I had, and it was all over in my arms. It was all over. A man of 35 years. It was all over. He was gone. Just like that. I was even telling my husband, take his video so that we can use it and challenge him when he woke up. Hello. So that he can fear God and see what God did for him. He was taking the phone to do this. What we had. In my arms, he was gone. Till today, I'm yet to comprehend that. That was the last thing in my heart, in my mind. He was gone. You don't know when or how. My daughter said that, Mother, I want to go to church. I want to dance for God. He came to church and danced for God. And came back and said, I will tell you everything they did to me in the morning. That money has never come till now. 7 years later, we're still waiting for that money to arrive. Because she was gone. Who are you, man, to talk so boisterously? To act as if you are God. He said, tell them I'm coming and I'm coming very soon. They should be ready. Before the taking of all the saints, is it not possible there are people he's coming for right now? Are there not people he's coming for right now? Are there not people dying right now? What do you even know? Daughter, if I come here and dress is wrinkled, you are the one responsible for the wrinkleness of we are supposed to have ironed it and take away the wrinkle. Take it to the fire. Allow the hot oil iron. But no. I have time. I have time. Supposing this is the garment, the robe of righteousness he has given to me. And he comes now, he wants to take me. And there are wrinkles everywhere. And he said, I can't take you with wrinkled things. You were supposed to have kept it neat, iron, spotless. You think that my excuses will go? No, it won't go. Even at my sick bed, I'm supposed to have gone to that sick bed, already prepared. Many of us don't even begin to repent while we are sick because we don't know whether we can come out of that. Instead, we keep postponing it. In that sick bed, it's bringing so many things to you that you should handle. You keep justifying yourself. You keep excusing yourself. When I get to I handle certain things. No, you might not have that opportunity to wake up, to get well, to handle anything. So handle it as it's coming to you now. The same judgment in the garden will still be the same. Your giving will not break God. Many people are full of envy, jealous. It is eating them like canker. Cankerworm or cancer. And they think that it is nothing. My Lord tells me that it is a terrible vice. These are the kind of vices that lead to murder. You see, envy, jealous, greed, that the brainchild of hatred. Covetousness, the brainchild of hatred. They lead to murder. When you fully mature, and when he told me this morning, he said, daughter, when people keep telling you they love you and they don't show it, he said it is a lie. Saying they love you is trying to assuage their wicked hearts as to mislead you to believe in them. Because love can't hide. What did I say? Love can't hide. He said they lie. Because they say one thing with their mouths and their hearts are not with you. God preaches his message through my life. I have seen, I've had. It took me back. And I was looking at this particular family. There was no way I was going to see them in that crowd. But he made me go out. And there, as I was there, moving up and down, I couldn't sit down in a distance, see the young woman coming. But another one was this. The next day as I went, I was over there. I wasn't comfortable. Then I left so that I can understand what he's saying. He said, move over to the other side. I move over to that other side. And all of a sudden, a woman that was sitting far, far behind said she felt that she should come to the front so that she can know when they began to sing. And as she was coming, there I was. Hello. There I was. These are people we have known since 1998. Did you hear what I'm saying? But we have lost contact for a very long time. And each one I see, say, do this for them, do this for them. Hello? But these people, this particular one, I see the awesomeness of God. They moved from a particular place with our pastor to start his own ministry. See, today they are still there. As of when we made them dear, honestly, there is nothing you can say that it is worth they are serving God. The two of us, we didn't have to eat. Remember, we keep telling you, but when a poor person can look at another to say, this level, no, I must help. So every time I'm looking for something, anything we have to go and so that the children can eat. The children can eat. That's how they cried. The man wants, oh God, but they persevered. In the land they call barren, the land that many abandoned. They stayed. Now they have their own house. The first daughter is in London, schooling in UK. The second daughter is in the Hostels University. She has her car, they have their building, the husband. The husband's travels, I've said this year alone, the husband has traveled 3 good times outside the country. That the husband goes abroad as if he's going to Aba. Did anybody hear what I'm saying? Pastor, you know their story, you know the experience. It was a very pathetic one. It's like God helped these people. But today, she have her business flourishing. They can go anywhere they want. They can travel to anywhere they like. Hello. You cannot serve God faithfully and they allow you to be put to shame. And I'm looking. So I brought you here when they were sitting on the dust. Now I allow you to see the lifting. And they say you have not even seen anything yet. So your pillar is still there. And it's still speaking. And now I'm looking at them that left in anger. The ones that humble themselves and come back. Hello. Are not living in their own house. But thank God they humble themselves. They are not like them. They are not anywhere. Yet those ones would have been the one. They would have been 100 times better than these ones we are talking about. Because these ones we are already pastors. These ones we are just like gentlemen, cleaners in the church. I mean people cleaning church. And they have peace. Others, she mentioned some of them, say they called them now to beg them for food. That left. I say, yeah, these are people that would have been so established. But people, they are in a hurry, greed. They couldn't bear with God. Now they're begging them for food. Say, Sister Ngozi, God is reminding me. Some of them, when we are coming to visit them, you will see their faces. It's like these people have come to disturb us again. They are calling them now to send them food. If you love God, obey his commandments, do his will. It doesn't fail. You are jumping from pillar to post, looking to make it by yourself. I fought my own battle. I stood my own ground. My husband did. We went through our tests. We are still going through our tests. And we are refusing to quit. We are not going to quit. If I'm like this till Jesus come and he doesn't give me children, I will never compromise his standard, his ways. I will never. We will never. Nothing will make us go the wrong way. We stay where he says stay. We do what he says do. We will never, for any reason. Not the prosperity. Because God tried, I would say it's God's test Those days he was throwing money around him. He was carrying, Ghana must go. Ghana must go full of money. And his salary was 5,000. He would pay people in hundreds and pay himself 5,000 naira. And kobo never missed. I don't know whether his boss was trying him then. This money will still remain. He will take it back to the, we never. And we don't take 20 naira to eat until he has finished, even though we are starving. Go through your test. You will give God something. Your heart is still wrapped around it. You spend it before you even give it to him. Once you hear that they're giving you money or your salary is about to come in, you have spent it. Before you give it to God, you have spent it in your heart. Bring it. You have done your own things, remaining God's tithe. Then you share it into 10 and give God. Lord, this is your own tithe. From God's tithe, you share 10 parts. So that it will be, so that mother will say, I know they pay tithe. No, it's not about mother. If you love him, keep his commandments. He's coming quickly. And he'll give to every man according to their works. This heart has killed the Christians. I wish God can keep people's hearts open. There won't be sin. Or there will be less sin. What goes on into people's hearts or in people's hearts? Amazing grace. May God just show mercy. People are packaged in the house of God, looking wonderful, looking rapturable, looking like Jesus. But there are demons sitting down. Every thought of their heart, evil. Every thought. They are judging from one thing to another. As they speak in tongue, if the Holy Spirit does not give you interpretation, if the Holy Spirit, honestly, many of you speak false tongues. There are false tongues. Many Christians speak false tongues. Jesus is coming. You can see that. And we will give accounts. Genuine love obeys his commandments. Genuine love is not greedy. It's not covetous. It's not exploitative. It's not that if you do me good today, I love you. No. There is none of you that is here, sitting right here in this place, that is here because you love me. I'm not with you because you love me. I'm here with you because God loves all of us. And knowing my tolerance level, I wouldn't have been with many of you. It is his love that is keeping us. Walk in that love. Appropriate that love. Make use of that love. And stop giving excuses. There is no light. I didn't iron it. He said those are the excuses that have robbed you of so many things. We create excuses for what we don't want to do. Thinking that those excuses. He said those excuses don't exonerate you. You know what I want you to do? Go ahead and do it. And no buts. He said no buts. Many of my children, once I open my mouth, they jump into my mouth. But. As if the buts exonerates them. Makes it right. God is not interested in your buts. Jesus was in pain. Jesus was bleeding his life out. Yet being mocked. But God didn't shorten the hour. It was 6. He had to wait for 6. That number of man. He had to stay on that cross for 6 hours. It took 6 hours. He didn't shorten it. In the Garden of Gethsemane, he didn't say, okay, don't go this way, you can go this way. He didn't give him option. It's the way he had chosen. There was no option. We want options. It's laziness. Christians are very lazy. They are mentally lazy, spiritually lazy. I look at people all over this place. that had nothing doing. God took everything out of their hand just for them to serve him. And yet they are not bringing, they are unproductive. Full of activities, but very unproductive. And that is why they pat themselves on the back and say they are doing so much for him. So they are doing nothing. Because he knows the level of grace. He knows the level of. Once he told me to tell this one that is sitting here, to diversify. He used the Garden of Eden, the 4 rivers there, 4 branches. Ask her which branch is flourishing to the optimum. No. Because if she has to apply her time, which is not her time, to that, it will profit others. It won't profit her. It's that I've given so much opportunities. I created opportunities. We were dear. All of you had it. Women doing so much. If it's not that he has not allowed me to do anything, I will be doing business. He knows that when I was working, I was still doing business, running things. And there's nothing I put my hand that does not prosper. People can say, the people, those people are not, they're not pastoring and they're still working. No, he's the one that told me to resign. When I even refused to resign, he took my job. I've tried to start businesses and he closed them. When he sold pizza, feed my flock, he didn't say go and do business. He stopped his business and sent me to full time. He stopped his business. When he tried the second time, wanted to go back to fishing, he still made sure that he met with frustration. Nothing worked. And when he settled down now to serve him, he made provision. By that time, he has killed the appetite of wealth, food. Peter now look and say, please, people handle this area. Hello? If you say that God has called you into full-time ministry, we are the manifestation. Because it's possible he told you, he didn't tell me. I'm telling you what he told me. Only you know what he told you. Only I know what he told me. How on earth can Christians be this lazy? They have so much time in their hand. All they use it to do is to sleep and to fight demons that are not fighting them. To use their time to sleep, eat food, and fight demons that are not fighting them. They wake up. The enemy has sown time. And they begin to struggle with the time. Instead of going back to where they lost it, they begin to point hands. That is, no matter how you point your hand, you cannot deceive me. And you cannot convince me by your pointing of finger. I know you.